welcome. Karen, how's it going? Welcome. Legacy, welcome. How's it going? Today's live stream is going to be a little shorter than usual because I went for 3 hours on Sunday with Splatoon, so I think I'm just going to go 1 hour with Splatoon. But then tomorrow will be the typical 2 hours with Metopia. Getting back to Metopia tomorrow with the usual 2-hour stream. It's okay, Hap. Remember that one time you got that is shut chopped. David, welcome. How's it going? Potassium. Yes, potassium indeed. Bananas. Anything new? I'm pretty sure I have every piece of gear in the game by now. With the exception of some of that death gear, but that's about it. Alright, let's get back into my normal character, and then we shall get started. Pantalones. Who's ready for spooky month? Who's ready for spooky month? Okay, as usual, I'm gonna start off with 2 quick warm-up rounds, seeing what Kelly's fortune weapon of the day is. How should I be tortured today? I don't care about that information. I don't care about this information. Enough with the chargers, please. Callie, shut up. I don't think I'm taking it as practice. Nah, because I'm not practicing with the weapon because I don't plan on using them. Welcome, Isaac, though. And yes, considering the fact that it is yet indeed another charger for the 4,444th time. And worst part is, it's the scoped version. So yeah, Kelly, can you stop with the charges, please? Had enough of them already. Just shut up. I swear, if the next fortune-telling one is gonna be another charger, I'm just gonna say screw it. I'm using my own weapon, thank you very much. Goes by 7 run. Just some randos. Jeez, enough with the freaking chargers already. Easy to use NZAP. No, I'll be choosing my own weapon. Not the NZAP. Just something else to make it interesting. But if it is in fact a charger come Tuesday, I'm gonna say screw it. I'm done with the chargers, I'm using something else. fact that it's the scoped version just makes it worse. I prefer the non-scopes, because going into first person makes it harder for me to aim, actually. Believe it or not. Oh, they got more range than I do. They have got way more range than I do. Hey, buddy. At least you're not using a scoped version. Hello, poison. Almost got you. Did I prove an adequate distraction? He's just don't have enough ink after start to toss this crap on. Jeez. What on earth? Gotta play a bit more strategically. Hello. Rocks, how's it going? Welcome. Thrash meat! Did I just see a laser? Yes, I did. I was surprised, there's only... Oh, they actually didn't put 3 charges in 1 team for a change. How delightful. I'm dead if I don't get out of here. I'm going this way. Hello, person. Is anyone over here? No. That's blocking my way. That's a no-go. Oh, it's like... Yes, I know. Let's flush you out. You may have more range, but I have a quicker charge time than you. Jeez, this thing takes way too long to build up its special. Given the weapon that it is. Ow. Did not expect this match to go well at all, given the fact that Kelly once again chose a charger. You want to find it? Nice. That's why you don't use chargers much. Yeah, you don't say, Isaac. Thank you for pointing out the obvious. I don't use chargers for a reason, especially the scoped versions. I don't like the first-person view when you scope in. I prefer staying in third person. It makes it a lot easier for me to land shots. Oh, one more round and then we'll start the private battles. So yeah, come Tuesday, if it's once again another charger, I'm saying screw you, Callie. It's time for you to actually get variety up in here. Something Nintendo so lacks. Uh-oh, who's there for new quest form? Do I even have enough space on my friends list to accept that? Anchovy Games, the GameStop of the Splatoon world. And we go back to Camp Triggerfish. The visuals here are really nice at least. Good poison. A good thing, a smart thing to do would be to use the damage from a splat bomb to make it easier to finish them off in a shot. That's the only way I'll get splats. Especially with the scoped version. I was just a smidge away from you. There goes your ink armor. Okay, how'd you live that? Excuse me. That exploded right on your face. Boom. Anyone get me? Nope. Ba-ba-doo-boo. Ba-ba-ba-doo-boo. Yeah, people. You know I'm up here, but that's not gonna change a thing. I'm guessing you're trying to approach me. Get back. Dylan, how's it going? Welcome. Forget about the sub. I never forget about the sub weapon on this thing. Best way to keep people at bay if they're closing in on you. Like, I don't like how you can't store a charge either if you want to just can't put some distance between you and your target. You lose the ability to store a charge. All the more reason I dislike the scoped versions of these. Come out forever. Mr. Foolish. It must have been really high on damage already or something. Wow, you really don't have enough ink to use a full charge after... No, use a splat bomb after a full charge. Jeez. That's kind of insane. Okay, that match went a little smoother. Oh, this ought to make things go a little smoother. Hey, how's it going? Did Mr. Foolish rage quit? Because that was a bit... I mean, I splattered them near the end of the match. They must have rage quit. Ooh, okay, now it's time for private battles. Let's go. Typical password. I think we're only gonna have enough time for like only 2 lobbies this time around, and I'll check out those friend requests. I'll only accept them if I know who they're coming from, so if you did in fact send me one, please let me know who you are, so that I know. Okay, I remember Prox being in the lobby, or in the chat a second ago. Please say I got friend on my, please say I got room on my friends. Oh, this is taking its sweet time in it. Maybe I've got room. Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Right, there we go. Okay, anyone else going to join? Let's see. So I'll go ahead and spectate the first round. You guys have fun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I was gonna use my main weapon with the main setup. "51 seconds." Dark, how's it going? Was I singing Super Mario World? Yes, I was indeed. Just because I'm running out of things to talk about. Lol. How's the spooky month going? So far, so good. How about the rest of y'all? How's your start of October going for you? I think that my personal favorite soundtrack comes from Super Mario Sunshine. Like, they're all, like, the same, you know, it's all the same tune, but just remixed with different instruments to fit the location. It's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Now, Metroid Dread comes in a few days. That's true. I'm personally not really interested in Metroid Dread. Okay, I'll admit how I like they kept the traditional style of Metroid gameplay, but it's just like HD graphics, so I think that's pretty cool. And that's what I've been like wanting for a while, like the traditional style, but like just with the more improved graphics of today's technology. And the funny thing is, I thought about that when during the whatever the name of that stage is in Brawl, where you can actually see in the background, like, platforming sections. I was like, yo, wouldn't it be cool if they actually made a new Metroid game, but with these kind of graphics? And looks like that's exactly what they're doing, so for the heck of it, I think I might actually check it out. I might just check it out. I changed my main. It is now the NZAP89. That's been my main for a while now, actually. Do, do, do. Whew, okay. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Had to do a little something really quickly. Everything's good, though. Sorry to keep you all waiting. The 3D Kirby game coming out soon? Yeah. I mean, I installed, like, that one Kirby game. I never touched it, though. What the frick? Have an idea for Splatoon if you want to hear it? Sure, fire away. What you got? Oh, 52 girls. Okay, I'm gonna go just off the side a little bit to try and get my special build up for when is needed. Oh gosh. Hello. On 2 pieces. That's a pretty good setup for Rainmaker. Swim speed up and run speed up are really good for Rainmaker. Highly recommend them. And don't overlook ink resistance either. But I only really recommend those if you're going to be the one carrying the Rainmaker. If you plan to be the Rainmaker carrier, then yeah. Definitely consider those 3 abilities. Object Shredder isn't that bad either. Everybody. Oops, I didn't mean to grab it. I meant to shoot before grabbing it. I knew. When you're really fast at the beginning of the match. That's opening Gambit. It increases your running and swim speed by... I think it acts like you have... I can't remember what it acts like 2 mains of it or something like that. Then the opposite of that is last ditch effort, but that's ink efficiency. Up already. You're kind of trapped there, ain't ya? So you go ahead and grab it. I'm gonna keep him distracted with missiles. What'd you do, Karen? That's somebody. Nice dunk. So you're watching a video criticizing the clothing design in the same game and how bad it is to get specific abilities on clothing. Actually, yeah, that's something I don't like either. Like, you can really like the way a shirt looks, but you do not like the ability on it. Or, when it comes to Grizzgo, you can only get those particular pieces of gear with those abilities. And no me gusta. And Triggerfish, once again. Okay, I'm gonna use this as that one. What is this? This setup right here is actually pretty good on the K-Pro. Let's get back into the game and you died. Already? Paul, how's it going? Welcome. Remind you not to play Splatoons on Kilt Dome. Oh yeah, I gotcha. That's not one of my favorite maps for Splatoons either. I mean, at least it's just one zone, so that's okay, but the zone itself is really awkward. Temperature fish. The funny thing is, I remember them introducing like this new mechanic or something. It's like it's more for the competitive scene, like where you can just immediately shift directions while swimming or something. And the waving kind of looked almost like the Kraken. I was like, wait, is that the Kraken? Oh wait, no, it's not. Dr. Lee Moon, how goes it? Welcome. Jay Collar, how's it going? Welcome. Hey, so it's number ship seat. Ooh, nice. Jeez, that double though. You pretty much have them pinned down right now. Jeez Louise. Watch out, they're coming at the top. Incoming! Jeez. Now this is just unfair. That's flatling though. They can take the cake easily. G to the G's. Just came to say hi. Okay, have a good one. Stay safe, Dr. Lee Moon. Headphones. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Kind of like stores in real life where those have shelf life and they... Oh, and a new shirt with different abilities arrive next week. Oh, so the ability... You can get this same shirt, or like same gear, but with different abilities on it. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's kind of like the Splatnet, but more convenient. Oh, nope. Power control. Okay, no one's got to spectate now. Hey. And of course, you give us pork mackerel for tower control. Why am I not surprised? Oh no, actually, for this, scan will go B. Yeah. This is surprisingly expensive. Abstract 1, how's it going? Welcome. You were trying to push for S Plus in zones a couple days ago, and it was really stressful. Actually, admittedly, sometimes the maps that are in the rotation can sometimes, well, actually no, more often than not, decide the outcome. Because let's face it, some of the maps for specific game modes, they're either really good or they're either really bad. Fizzle, how's it going? Oral surgery? Ooh, hope that went well. And it's an open exploration store, which makes the process more fun instead of only having 7 pieces of clothing every day. That would be really cool. It'd be like you're actually shopping and wanting something new. That'd be dope. I like that idea. That's really cool. But if you told Nintendo, they'd probably be like, "Hey, good idea. Okay, let's continue with what we had in mind." Because that's like the Nintendo mentality. It's their way or no way. Uh-oh, Meme Demon. Gotta go, Isaac? Okay, take care. Have a good one. Sorry, sorry. They're coming this way now. Thanks! Storm. I'm surprised I lived through that. Ray, how's it going? Welcome. Sometimes the sponges can be helpful, sometimes they can be more detrimental than anything. Got the toxic waste. Jump on the tower. Toxic mist plus any storm equals toxic rain. Jeez, like raining acid or something. But they're bringing it back, apparently, in Splatoon 3, just with a remix. I'll be streaming today. I'm only going to be streaming for an hour today, actually. Because I went for 3 hours on Sunday with the crew. But then tomorrow I'll be streaming for the usual 2 hours, and I'll be getting back to Miitopia finally. You guys should see the wheel, the roulette wheel. I have a Miitopia right now. It's like an 80% chance of getting the gold item. It's a good tip friend gave me. If you really want to grind for gold, keep the roulette wheel like that, or like at least 50%, giving you a nice good 50% chance of getting something rare. And you'll get lots of it. It's a grind, but it works. I think Splatoon is a series to kill from actually, yeah, open exploration. They're making a third game, so they might as well give it a try. How are you, alive? G to the G's. This map is like one of the absolute worst maps for tower control. I mean, this map in general just sucks. The layout is awful. Once you're pinned down, you're screwed. That's all it is. I like to imagine when they were making this map, they literally just went... They just made a straight line and just randomly plastered a bunch of items all over the place. Like, there, I made a map. Are you proud of me? That's interesting. We'll keep it in there. Clam bleat. This, and I'm gonna want this. Rename it to poor Muggerel. Yas. It's such a dumb stage. I agree, I really do. Even in Turf Wars, even the casual game modes, it's a pain to deal with. Like, once you're pinned down, that's all there is to it. You're screwed. No matter the mode, it sucks! Yes, I agree completely. Eastport is better than Triggerfish? Oh no, I disagree 100% on that one. Subsidies King, how's it going? Welcome. I like Triggerfish a whole lot better, but to each their own opinion. I feel like Macro will be junkyard in Splatoon 3. I mean, they are bringing back a Splatoon 1 map. They're bringing back Museum D'Alfonsino. That's kind of cool. Same teams? Yep. Nintendo likes the variety stakes. And now we're at the GameStop of the Splatoon world. Triggerfish is so much better in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. Hello. Said, get nervous. Work on Tuesday. Can't wait to see who we're getting. Be prepared to have Goomba as the character. Seriously, that's how low I'm keeping my expectations for the final DLC fire. I'm expecting a Goomba. That's literally how low my expectations are right now. Oh, you can't. Okay. I thought you could. Never mind. A Pokemon in it all. To me, that's the equivalent of a Goomba because there's plenty of Pokemon in that game already. If we can get Dr. Eggman, that would be nice. Sonic would then have his rival. When an Ink Brush beats an Inkjet, you know the Inkjet is terrible. Thank you, David. And Sonic has been in Smash longer than Cloud. And to boot, Eggman has been around as long as Sonic has. So Eggman has far more reason to be in Smash than Sephiroth does. Plus, all Sephiroth does is add to the sword fighters, which we have plenty of already. Can we join in Splatoon? Nice! I think it's been a while since you've actually played, yeah? Splatoon 3 is coming up, so... Be prepared! For the death of the king! What is he saying? No food. Jeez, that's just cool. Here he goes. You'll applaud that spawn platform for no longer a thing. Actually, yeah, I agree. Say goodbye to spawn camping. Hopefully. Because maybe it works just like a super jump, where people can see where you're gonna land and they can spawn camp you anyway. If that's the case, then there's literally quite no way you'll be able to actually get back on into the battle. Going on to Switch, December 31st, 2020. Holiday would be a nice time to get it, but I hear it's going to be in the summer, just like the previous releases. No game, na 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 na. They removed. That was when Scar was hitting on Knowledge. Oh yeah, jeez. Maybe that's why. But what about that live action one? when there was quite literally nothing live action about it, to be honest. I do not want to grab that. I mean, they were both adults at the time, so... Jump! No game, na 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 na. Idiots! There will be a king! Jeez. I will be king. Stick with me, and you will never go hungry again. Oh boy. Hello. Media armor, and we're good to go. G to the G's. I think I'm with Boss's wife. Yeah, because apparently Scar is a simp. Lol. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we're only gonna have enough time for 2 lobby rotations. Next up, Turf Boy. Same teams again. Holy cow. You know when the RNG does the same thing over and over again, you know that there needs to be up in this game. But Nintendo will be like, yeah, it's just fine how it is. To that I say, screw you Nintendo, you know literally nothing of your very own game. Gotta change my sound this whole time, lol. Let's see, what do we want to do? What? Actually, hold on. I got a better idea. And then... this... here we go. But also, we mentioned where HNA was traveling through airports and hotels, and we're disappointed when you woke up. That sounds interesting. Crazy week in gaming. Final Smash Fighter, Nick All-Stars, and Monkey Ball on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm still keeping my expectations low as possible for the final DLC fighter for Smash. I'm ready for disappointment to the maximum. Features affect Metroid on the Switch OLED on Friday. On the Switch, overpriced leaked early disaster. That's what my brother calls it. Overpriced leaked early disaster. Switch OLED. Okay, there's a part of me that's glad it's not a really big, huge Switch Pro improvement, because that means I'd be kind of wanting to get it. But at the same time, it's like, we're glad it isn't, that way you don't have to spend extra money on it. Because you have a perfectly fine working Switch at home. The only real improvements is the larger screen size. The HD surround sound doesn't really improvement at all. And what was the other thing? Just like twice as much memory storage? I guess that's nice, but you just delete games you don't play anymore. But what's the real improvement? Almost nothing, really. And the fact that they're charging $50 extra for that thing is kind of... You sure about that, Nintendo? Can you join? Yes, you may. Can you come first? There are supposedly some leaks that last. Character will be Sora. Last character will be Sora. I mean, if the last character is Sora, then yeah, I won't be too disappointed because Sora would make a great addition to Smash. But Also, if you think about it, so would Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon. But if we get yet another Pokemon, or another sword fighter of some kind, and just, no. Like, big finale? More like big flop. I speculated Devil May Cry DMC, but it was Bayonetta. I mean, okay, Bayonetta is actually very similar to DMC. They're both hack and slashy, and they're both very similar in like a lot of ways. So maybe if we get something like Sora, speculated it'll be something along those lines. The only other thing I can really think of would be Final Fantasy. But if it is Sora, then that'd be cool. So I would really like Eggman to be in Smash. Give Sonic his rival. That way you complete the rivalry. You got King K. Rool, you got Bowser, you got Ganondorf, you got Ridley, you got DDD. I think that really needs to be a thing. Just get Dr. Eggman in there. G to the G's. A fire only character in this game. I mean, Bayonetta did come to Smash 4, but yeah, I gotcha. And then Cloud Strife. We don't got Waluigi. I know he's a character that's been really... I know he's a character that a lot of people really want. But at this point, if it was Waluigi, I'd feel a little disappointed because it's the final DLC character. So, go out with a bang. Me, if it's Dr. Eggman, I'd probably pop off and start breakdancing like Sonic does in his games. That's how happy I'd be about that. Yes, E? I can work for Nintendo? Oh, I don't know about that. Here's the thing about Nintendo. It's like... they have this mentality that's like... their way or no way. That's quite literally what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No one's got his back date. Like, that's quite literally what it is. Our way or no way. Takes a hot minute to get a special event. I mean, it kind of doesn't at the same time. People have been begging for Waluigi since Smash 4 days, so it definitely would live up to the most people's hype. I mean, yeah, that's true. Pretty true. Because here's the thing. In World of Light, Min Min is a spirit, you know, a portrayed spirit. But then she actually became an actual fighter later on in the game, so any spirits that are within World of Light can definitely become actual fighters in the game. You're alien in the game? I kinda figured. You want a paint gun? I mean, oddly enough, all the guns in this game are pretty much based off of real world items, and yes, the basic ones are based off of Super Soakers. Though I still think they looked a little better in Splatoon 1. They had more neonish... it looked like more neonish plastic materials. Which made them look kinda cool. Still cooler in my opinion. Weaponized water guns. Not saying it'll happen, but it's possible. I mean, for Smash, anything is possible. Like, especially if we can have someone like, or Steve of all characters. When I saw the thumbnail for the trailer, I was like, yeah, no, that's fake. Then I watched the trailer and I was like, wow, this is actually real. And to think, okay, let's think about this for a second. Sonic's Side Smash sent Mario to the Minecraft dimension. Sonic's Side Smash can break dimensions. So in a way, Sonic is like, "You're welcome, Steve," for allowing me, for allowing you to be playable in this game. And what's also funny is that Sonic had a collab in Minecraft for his anniversary. So maybe that's Steve's way of saying thank you. Like, thank you for bringing me into the world of Smash. Just for that, I'll bring you to my world. If anything puts out of water from our car hotel in their gun, they can easily get flat spree. That's true, water is lethal to Inklings. They dissolve. So how ironic is it to have weapons that are based off of water guns? Instead, they shoot ink. Super Soakers. How's it going? And boo-boos! One of these is my advantage. I have to toss a suction bomb at him. That's second ink armor. You suck. Well, no, it's been a while since you played, so you're rusty is the right term. Rusty would be the right term. Gotta go. Take care, J-Color. Have a good one. Stay safe. Remember the Sephiroth trailer when the sword was through Mario's neck? Yeah. For a second, I was like, oh wait, did he actually do that? But it was like, no, just Connor in his overalls. But that was a reference to Advent Children, actually. Which is exactly where Cloud's new Final Smash, what's it called? Omni Slash version 7 or something like that? That's where that comes from as well. What am I going to use for Rainmaker? What is this? Please, it may need a bunch of expansion lore. Just an interview about it. Oh, interesting. Same teams again. This game literally, it's RNG. It's rigged. That's all you can say about it. It's rigged. There was something I was gonna say though. What the heck was it? Oh yeah. Speaking of Advent Children, literally that isn't from a game. It's like a full-length CGI animated series of Final Fantasy. And the first time I saw the battle between Cloud and Sephiroth in it, I was like, is this an in-game cutscene or something? And I was like, no, it's an animated series. I was like, now why can't other video games get a series like that? Why can't Mario get a series like that? Why can't Sonic get a series like that? Why can't Link get a series like that? Like, just CGI animated. No live action stuff. A hand-drawn cartoon style is okay. That works out too. But being video game characters, you see them in CGI cutscenes, so seeing a cutscene like that in the form of a movie for those characters would be just a million times better. Like, seriously. Make them work as if they would in the actual games. Make them look like they would in the games. full-length CGI animated cutscene. The form of a movie. But we're getting Chris Pratt as Mario. What more can you ask for? Jack Black as Bowser. That's why. Because now we have Jim Carrey playing Eggman. And Jack Black portraying Bowser. We have two comedic legends portraying two iconic video game villains. Perfect. How'd that get me? Jeez. The best thing to do now would be to jump off the map to reset it. Thank you, David. I have a feeling I'm gonna get sputtered from this. Or up top. Either way, my calculations were correct. Didn't have to do the Mario song in the movies. Jeez, just slave. Do the Mario swing or from side to side. Let's go, it's time to do the Mario. Take one step, and then again. Let's go, it's time to do the Mario. Hello. Yes, such a bum. Other players have paint your room. It'd probably be messy, but it'd be quick. Besides, you gotta remember that painting not actual paint. It's time to It's time to do the mayonnaise. Dang, we're nearly pulling a comeback. That's good. Can't get over how we got Jack Black as Bowser. Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman. Yep, legendary actors. Two iconic video game villains. Like, it's like that, question. What do you see yourself doing in this many years or whatever? Yeah, but they won't say voice in Dr. Eggman. Playing Dr. Eggman or voice in Bowser. Go for it. Oh, come back! G to the G's. I was tight. You suck? No, you're just rusty. There's a difference between, you know, sucking and being rusty. You haven't played in a while, so you're rusty. But for someone who's rusty, you're not doing too bad. Flat zones. I shall oppose long range. This setup works pretty well for me. Make it all marked. Oh boy! Yes, exactly. I've got the reference there. You're about to super jump to me. I got the dunk beforehand. Okay, so splat zones, then we have tower control, clan blitz, and then a splat for surfer. Then I'm gonna call that a string. These shades of blues are pretty cool. Blue and green. Like, okay, in Splatoon 1 we had, like, kind of flat, plain colors for the ink. This game they're more neon colored. So in Splatoon 3, what do you think they're gonna be? More industrial colored looking? Like kind of metallic? I think that's how they might end up looking. That canceled though. Look him to splashdown. It canceled in second. Do the Mario! Oh. I can't get that out of my head now. I can't get the song out of my head now. Oh. I knew it. I think more darker and primitive. Splatoon 3 is themed in chaos after all. But they probably look more of a metallic, rusty kind of look. That'd be kind of cool. But from the trailers, it looks like they're bringing back the neon-ish colors of Splatoon 2. I sure hope that this time they bring back like what they did with this game with the Splatfest colors and stuff. Except you get to choose the colors this time in private battles. Like, you're not limited to just the 2 specific colors that were in that specific Splatfest. That'd be dope. Like, please let that be the case. Give us the ability to choose whatever colors we want. Any combination of colors. That would be... Now behold, my beloved home of Atlantis. Which is odd because there's an Atlantis for Pantis, implying that that's the lost city of Atlantis, but when in fact, King Neptune's home is just Atlantis. That's kind of confusing. Atlantis, Square Pantis. They actually made a video game on that one too. And Truth or Square. The cool thing about the game on Truth or Square is that it reuses assets and music from both Battle for Bikini Bottom and the movie video game. Which makes it a really nice, really cool video game for me. G to the G's. I really hope we get some more Splatoon 1 stages. That'd be nice. Which ones would be nice? Actually, I would like to have a new Albacore Hotel come back. Because... Or no, not that one. Mahi Mahi Resort. No, Albacore. What am I thinking? Riptide, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, Mahi Mahi Resort. I'd like to see that one come back. Power control. Let's go with all ink efficiency. You actually didn't like Atlantis Square Pantis. It was a musical and was never advertised as one. It's strong every 2 or 3 minutes of the episode. Yeah, that's true. There are more songs in it than usual. Got that triple? Nice! Seems about the same. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start manually choosing the teams. Hey Nintendo, your RNG is rigged! Oh gee. Okay, how long have I been going? I don't know yet. Yeah, Disney movies are musicals, but they don't have anywhere near that many songs. Okay, no, okay, hold on, wait. I remember the Hunchback of Notre Dame having a lot of songs in it. There was, like, let me see, there was 1, 2, 5, 6, I think like 6 songs in that movie. What can I say except welcome? You can guarantee there's gonna be like a song in every. It's just nice. It's its own unique style, but like at this point, it's like predictable when they happen. Like, oh, a banter between the main character and someone just went down. Now the main character's having an emotional moment, and they're gonna start singing. Oh. Hello. Gotta run from my missiles now. Jerry, come home. Oh, geez, snaps. That song made me cry the first time I heard it, because I've had experience with pets, you know, running away, so I could totally relate, which made that game just even, you know, stronger for me. Jeez, I was waiting for it to happen. Get on the tower, jeez. That's another problem I have with tower control. The momentum just carries you right off of it. This again, and the Lion King. 6 in Aladdin, including Pencil Lee reprise. Fabulous. Oh, yeah. Hello. Giant laser beam of death. Point. SpongeBob cool. Seasons 1 through 3 are the best. The original movie where they retrieved King Neptune's crown, the best movie in the series. In my opinion, at least. Season 4 and 5 are okay. Season 6 is where it really goes downhill. Though, actually, admittedly, there are select few episodes from much later seasons that are actually pretty decent. Overbooked being one of them. That one was actually pretty good. I like that one. Ouch. Oh, wait, on my piece of gut. Give me a knife. Oh, the rain. Oh. Can I get on the tower, please? Jeez. The thing right there I don't like about tower control is that the momentum from the tower just forbids you get on it. Wishing You Well was also pretty good. Like, it was really short. There was actually 2 songs in that one. They were both relatively short, but they were very catchy. I want to use a special to my advantage. Ouch! Guess you gotta wait for the section one now. Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it! Freaking just slams it right through Squidward's freaking hand before I die. Squidward just can't catch a break, can he? I also scared Disney has released a live-action remake of The Little Mermaid in 2022. Really? Melissa McCarthy as play Ursula. That's it. Oh, really? Interesting choice. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that actress before. But she looks, I guess. Where the heck did that come from? Yes, that's where I wanted my section bomb to go. Poor Squidward. Squidward just can't catch a break. G to the G's. Like her as an actress picked a word for the movie. I mean, the live actions so far have been pretty either not the best or mediocre. Okay, how's it going? Welcome. Okay, 2 more game modes, and then we're gonna call it a stream. Inkblot Art Academy. Go with. It sometimes helps a little bit. The Atlanta remake was pretty decent. Everything else just sucked, in your opinion. I haven't seen any of the live-action remake. Actually, okay, a remake I wouldn't mind personally would be Sleeping Beauty in live action. I wouldn't mind seeing how that would play out in live action. As long as they keep the final confrontation between Prince Philip and Maleficent as the dragon, even if the dragon's CGI, you can't get a live action dragon, that'd be understandable. But I'd like to see how that would go down. You see, Solly picks up live action Little Mermaid. Ooh, interesting. They screwed up Beauty and the Beast. The animated version of the film was really golden. I mean, I think the animated versions of the classics are all the best. Actually, this is called Maleficent. It's not even called Beauty and the... I mean, it's not even called Sleeping Beauty. It's just called Maleficent. Like, why? That just leads you to thinking that you're gonna get Maleficent's story instead of the actual story of Sleeping Beauty. Lion King was the worst live action. I mean, it wasn't even really live action, it was all CGI. Yeah, it looked surprisingly real. That's just how good CGI is nowadays. But, yeah. It was CGI, not live action. But yeah, just to call it Maleficent, that's misleading. That was it, like... So I'm guessing that Cruella de Vil's also going to be in the same boat, where it's just the name of the villain, but it's going to play off the actual story of 101 Dalmatians. Why was it called Maleficent? It's not actually Beauty. That's misleading. Boom. Disney has a habit of ruining our childhoods with their own twists. Lol. This is sort of from Maleficent's point of view. Oh, I see. But to me, that's not really interesting. I mean, I guess it can be. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but at the same time, I want to see this story as it was in live action. Wait, how am I not dead? Oh, you guys were out of ink, that's how. Your swings didn't do anything. Cruella focuses on her life. As a little girl, back in back history. Interesting. Whoa! So yeah, it is actually her story. Like her life story. But yeah, that's actually what's it called? An accurate movie title thing. Unlike Maleficent. Like, when I read that title, I don't see Beauty and the Beast live action remake, or Sleeping Beauty live action remake. I see Maleficent's story, her life story, as a villain and how she came to villainy. Was it Boo in the live action Aladdin? Or they both freaking to recall you with dynamos? I think they were both trying to recall me. Oh, I stopped firing because I thought, yeah, I splattered them, but no, actually. This weapon's range is highly inadequate for said situation. Last season film you fellow classic was Lilo and Stitch. That was an interesting one because it's not the typical Disney stuff you see. But yeah, it's interesting. The very last Disney movie I ever saw was, okay, well, like, in actual order. Okay, I'm not sure which came first, but it was Brave. That's the last one that I saw. Nice. Threw that climb too early. Nope. Sing? I'm not really gonna sing at the moment, though. Yeah, when that movie came out. But yeah, that was the last one that I saw. Brave. And I really liked it. I actually really did. Mainly because I really like the time era it came in, that it was based on. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. Knights, castles, swords, medieval time stuff. No. Just make this disappear and you're pretty much good to go. Ouch. Got tired of Pixar doing sequel after sequel in a year. I get you. I get you. G to the G's. I mean, that's one of the reasons why, like, why does Toy Story 4 even exist? Toy Story, okay, my biggest problem with Toy Story 4 was Buzz Lightyear. They turned him into Sonic Boom Knuckles. He was a knucklehead. Like, what happened to Buzz Lightyear in that one? Like, did they just completely forget his personality? What happened? They literally turned Buzz Lightyear into Sonic Boom Knuckles. And I was like, why? Jeez. I want to be on third. Okay, so this is gonna be a squid party, so not an actual match, a squid party. And it's gonna be the last match of the stream, then I'm gonna call it good. Jeez. What's next? Cars 4? I haven't seen Cars 3 yet. I haven't even seen Plane... Wait, does Planes have a sequel? I've seen the first Planes. I've seen Cars 2. What is that? I haven't even seen Frozen 1 or 2. I haven't even seen those. Want to do the ink check glitch with Pearl? Alrighty. So let's let Apuckity try and get the Princess Cannon to pull off this glitch. Rest 2 just sucked. The first one was okay. You actually like Tangled? Oh, I've actually seen Tangled. I've seen that one too. But yeah, I think so far, like, the actual official one, if it is, you know, if it did come after Planes, was Brave. That's the last Disney movie I saw. That's the official one. No, I take that back, Wreck-It Ralph. I've seen Wreck-It Ralph. Which I thought was pretty good. I haven't even seen Wreck-It Ralph 2. I want to, but the only reason I want to see Wreck-It Ralph 2 is just so I can see Sonic's cameos. Like, seriously, why can't we get a CGI Sonic movie like that? Live action one was okay, but, like, just stick to the program, like, the CGI stuff. Because that's what they're best known for, that's what they look like, that's how they look the best, too. 10 years old next year. Here's the funny thing. Like, the first time I saw Wreck-It Ralph was in Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform. I was like, who the heck is this guy? And then it's like, oh, it's Wreck-It Ralph from the movie. I guess I should see the movie. Oh. Boom. Oh. Pixel beams. I actually thought that was pretty cool. I really wish the Tendon Missiles can lock onto the Hyper Bombs. That'd be dope. You can lock onto the Rainmaker barrier, so why not the Hyper Bombs? And boom! Gosh, the missiles. Oh yeah, Wreck-It actually does say that in the game, doesn't he? Hey Sonic, why are you in a car? Because Wreck-It Ralph, if I was on my feet, I would win every race. So to make it fair, I'm in a car. I mean, that's kind of the reasons why I really like Sonic Riders. Because it's not a car racing game, you're racing on hoverboards, which is something you would expect Sonic to race on, because you see him, like, boarding down hills all the time in this game, so for that to be a spin-off racing game for Sonic, it just works so well. That's what made it so good. Like, legit. They're on freaking hoverboards, so that's like Sonic's style, like boarding, not racing in cars. And then Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, it was okay. I prefer the original overall though. Original was just like full on freestyle, and that's what I really like about it. Look at our missiles, they're confetti. Space Invader? Like the wind? Nice. Asteroids! Welcome aboard the Asteroid Coaster! Now, next up, the Asteroid Coaster. Move along through, and sometimes into, space debris, and lose your lunch in 0 Gs. Alright, so that's gonna do it for today's stream. I don't think I'm gonna raid anybody. I can check. Let's see if I have any raid targets. Animal Crossing Direct? Oh yes, Brewster. And it's also speculated that we're going to be getting an observatory in the museum as well, which is something I thought the game needed because you do have all those, you know, constellation do-it-yourselves, so an observatory would be just fine. That would work out perfectly. And obviously, Celeste, whatever her name is going to be in charge of that. And it's going to be on the right side. So that's cool. Yeah, some of these posters. Good job. Speed's live? Oh wait, Speed is live, isn't he? He's doing some Among Us. Let me see. Let me go to my subscriptions. Where's you, Sped? Oh, there he is. Okay, sure, let's go raid Speed. Good friend of mine and an honored member of the Cephalo crew. Okay, 1 second. Where's you? Let me see everyone. We have Abstract 1, we have Gizzy, we have Boogie Song, we have Crocs, and over here we've got Alien and Mr. Foolish. This was someone that was in the random lobby I joined earlier. But there we go. And then, moi. Okay, so we're gonna go on to. Okay, I copied the link right to the. Or let me make sure of that. Let me make sure I actually copied it properly. That's fine with me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing anything after actually. But yeah, is it copied? Let me see. Clipboard. I know it's not. Okay, so. Okay, Hap got it for me. Thank you, Hap. Okay, so Hap got Speed's link. So, with that being said, I'll see you on Speed's channel shortly. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be doing anything after the stream. Not 100% sure yet. I confer with that. But I'm going to go ahead and see you all tomorrow for a normal length stream and getting back to Metopia, finally. So, thank you all for joining me. Hope you all had fun. So, until next time, love you all. Take care.